Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of One to One with K9, the series in which I interview every single member of the unnamed server. And today we are going to talk to the one and only Mr. K, Mr. Kalabajooie. He joined us when we restarted the world for Season 2 shortly after the release of 1.7, I believe it was, when we had all those new biomes entered. And he has been with us ever since, doing the great series This Week in the Unnamed, in which he recaps what every single member of the server has done for that week. And if you want to check that out, just head on over to his channel. The link is in the description, so stay tuned. We're going to go talk with Mr. Kalabajooie on One to One with K9. Okay, everybody, we are back here on the unnamed server. Just a little bit, what direction are we from spawn? Just a little bit off to the side of the spawn over here in Mr. K's place. That would be Kalabajooie hiding over there. Hello, Kalabajooie.
Hello, Angry K9.
What's going on?
Not a whole lot. Just kind of hanging out.
Hanging out and picking on me, right?
A little bit.
Everybody picks on the dog. So, we have finally gotten our schedule straight to where we can meet up and do this little interview thing here.
Yeah, having second shift job, not very conducive to doing anything with anybody.
Right, and mine being third shift is even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but we are finally here, and if I don't fall off your tent here, that's pretty.
Hey, it won't take much damage.
Wow, that's a pretty strong tent to hold a dog up.
I know, it's great. It's this crazy new wool.
Yeah, super strong. Must be steel wool. I know, that was lame. So, anyway, just a few questions. Typical. I'm always a very curious K9. And you've been on the server. Oh, you came in, what? I think you joined us right after we started this world, right?
Yeah, it was right after you started up. I think I was on the old world for like an hour, just looking around one time, and then next time I tried to log in, it was gone.
Yeah.
Then we started this one.
Right, I think you remember saying something about that. It was like, hey, where'd the world go? So, how long had you been playing Minecraft?
I've been playing Minecraft for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I was actually laid up in the hospital a couple summers ago, and I got bored. I saw actually some of the Rooster Teeth guys were playing Minecraft on Xbox. I'm like, hey, I'm going to look into this. This looks neat. And I actually found Paul Soares Jr.'s videos and watched all of them.
That's pretty much how I started out, except I wasn't in the hospital.
Yeah, and pretty much as soon as I got out, went and got a couple keys for myself and my wife, and haven't looked back.
Awesome. Yeah, it's I don't know what it is about this game. It tends to be quite addicting. I mean, you know, dogs like me, we normally have a short attention span, but, you know. Yeah, so what's your favorite aspect of the game? You know, like mining, exploring, redstoning, building, blowing things up. I mean, everybody likes that, right?
Well, all that stuff's fun, but really my favorite part's like this. It's the social aspect of it, the fact that you can really simply set up a server, hop on with your friends, complete strangers, people who make YouTube videos, and just have a chat, build some stuff, make creative things, whatever you want to do. Heck, all the mini games people have created just boggle my mind. I have no idea how they're made.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I definitely know that feeling. I'm not a redstone genius by any means, so I've looked at some of them that you can download, and it's like, hey, why does this do that? What does that do? Well, being an
I have a bit of an electrical background, so I do basically understand the basics of it. I've got the Smeltatron over there, which run on redstone, but isn't working right now.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if a snapshot broke it or what, but I got to fix that with a new elevator design. And yeah, that's what the electronics building over there is for, basically just for prototyping stuff for things like that.
So your whole facility here kind of reminds me of some kind of scientific complex that might be somewhere in Nevada, maybe on a secret military base or something like that. Not that there's...
Yeah, except I've got more grass in Nevada.
No, yeah, well, that's a good point. Probably more trees, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, what made you... I mean, how long have you been making videos? And, I mean, was it kind of inspiration from Paul? That's kind of what got me started, Paul, and Monkey Farm. So is that kind of what it was for you? I mean, or did you just decide you wanted to, you know, I mean, what?
Yeah, it was pretty much Paul Source Jr.'s Survive and Thrive series. It inspired my first series, which was based in the Tekkit Lite pack from the Technic launcher. And I first heard of Tekkit Lite. I'd gotten into Tekkit a little bit. Then Tekkit Lite came out, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to look into this. And I tried to look up some instructional videos. And the only thing I found was a bunch of screaming 12-year-olds running around a randomly generated world. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make an instructional video. And yeah, I tried to get into like every single little mod that's in the pack. And I eventually just got frustrated with it because some of them are just kind of useless.
Yeah.
So I made all the stuff that I wanted to and kind of gave it up.
Yeah. I've never actually played any type of modded Minecraft, so I really don't know. But yeah, I mean, it seems to me like there's a lot of useless mods out there.
Mm-hmm. They're not for everyone. They're kind of a niche thing.
Yeah. So, and you've been making videos pretty much for most of the last year and a half that you've been playing, or?
No, I got into videos, it was last April or May, I think was my first upload. I have to check that. And basically, I just kind of started it on a whim. I was working retail at the time. I needed something to do on the weekends. Actually, not on the weekends, on my days off, I should say, because there are no weekends in retail.
Yeah.
And yeah, just kind of found a few pieces of software, started playing around with like OBS. My original thought was to actually stream videos online.
Yeah.
I know a few people that do that. They seem to have fun with it. So I got like open broadcasting software, and then like I have no screen presence, so I just started using the recording feature of it.
Yeah.
And now it's what I use for all my videos.
That's cool. Well, and yeah, it with me it was kind of the same thing. I mean, I didn't really do the live streaming though. I just kind of jumped into it. Thought, well, I'm going to do this. Actually, some friends of mine on I have another server that it's not a YouTube server. It's the RMC server. And one of them asked me to make a video on how to make an obsidian maker, and that is like that is the first tutorial, not the first video I made, I don't think, but it's the first tutorial I did, and it's really bad, but it worked for him. So yeah. So what made you ultimately decide to join the server here? I remember I think you were on the second round of recruiting, which was the one we did right at the end of the old world before we started this one. And I think you came in with Phalantus, right, and a couple others.
Yeah, I was on the Punchwood forums actually, oddly enough, and basically I saw this message go up. Hey.
Oh, that was an interesting effect there. I don't know what happened, but you just buzzed out, and I no longer have audio from you.
Sorry, my audio software flipped out.
Oh, there you are. Okay. I'm definitely going to keep that in the recording.
Yeah, it's a little buggy. I need to use it to separate my audio for like Skype calls and things like that. But regardless, what was I saying?
The show must go on. What made you decide to join the server? And you said you were in the Punchwood forums and you'd seen the message go up.
Yeah. There's a message for looking for new members for a YouTuber server. I'm like, hey, I can make vanilla stuff. That's kind of fun. And I got in contact with you. You replied to me, and I got the invite, got whitelisted, and here I am.
The rest is history, as they say.
Indeed.
And the next thing you know, you built a nice big octagon, and then several smaller octagons.
That's what I'm good at.
Hey, I like octagons.
They're not circles, because circles are hard, but they're just visually interesting enough to not be squares.
Yeah, well, they're kind of the in-between stage.
Yeah.
They're circles that want to be squares, but are still just a little too square to be a circle.
They're also really simple to make. Well, once you've got the pattern down, it's real easy to duplicate and expand and all that.
Yeah, well, that's true. I like circles myself, but yeah, they are difficult. Unless you use structure planner like I do. And you thought I just made these things up. So, speaking of circles and octagons, what is your favorite build on this server? Actually, it could be yours or anybody else's. It could be the community chest over there, or it can be anything that's octagonal.
Yeah, my build's kind of boring. Really, a lot of the stuff on the server, like the Neurals build before it sadly burned down, was spectacular. Some of the house designs are just a lot better than a lot of stuff I can do. The little carnival grounds over there. The only thing I made was that bone, the weirdly deformed bone in the middle there. And I'm really a sucker for practical stuff too, like these iron farms here.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea how to make those. I think they're fantastic.
They are certainly handy. That is true.
Oh, yeah. All the iron we could possibly need. In fact, I made my entire tech facility out of it. Just iron blocks.
Oh, yeah, it is iron. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was wool for some reason.
Well, that's usually what people use because they don't have an infinite supply of iron.
Yeah, well, that's true. And ours just keeps going and going and going.
Mm-hmm. And thankfully, the Mojang isn't planning on nerfing it too severely anytime soon.
They may do it in a clandestine method, but yeah, I don't think they're going to try to do it directly again like they did because that caused quite a stir.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand if they want to do it with difficulty, like on hard mode, don't let them drop iron, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if just not letting them drop iron at all unless you murder them, it's... With how much iron they cost, it's just kind of cheap.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of felt that they were just trying to make them equal with other mobs because a lot of other mobs don't have rare drops unless you actually physically kill them. Like spiders will not drop spider eye unless you kill them yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, if you just drop them or burn them up, they'll drop some string or something like that. But they will not drop spider eye. And I wouldn't think that spider eye would be a rare drop. So, I mean, that's kind of like the oddball case, and I was just thinking, well, they're just trying to make them like other mobs, but then I thought about, wait a minute, well, what about Spider Eye? So that kind of threw that out the window. So I can understand why people get upset, especially, people like Tango Tech, who spent a lot of time building his Iron Trench and his the other one that he built, the predecessor to that. So, I mean, it's not like something he could just design overnight. I mean, he had to do a lot of work on that, research and things like that. So I can understand, being upset about that, something like that. So, but anyway, you've got quite a nice little facility here, so you mind showing us around? Take a look at what you got here.
No, not at all. Fans of my Tech Light series will recognize that it's basically a duplicate of the facility I built on that series.
Okay.
And basically, had a plant building on one side, had some of the mod plants and stuff. I've just got some of the new flowers, little samples of stuff. Little wheat garden.
Wheat.
Because you never know when you're gonna need wheat.
Well, yeah, there might be a couple of sheep running around that you decide you want to eat. Maybe you want to do some studies on the sheep.
Yeah, like the one I have in my facility over there.
Oh, wow.
I've got samples of all the trees because, well, they're trees.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone needs trees,
especially dogs. Hey, wait. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey.
I've got the Birch Farm over here. That's just like my standard wood supply. That's what I use for chests and doors and things.
Okay. Nice horse.
Got my horse with no saddle and apparently no lead. Where does lead go?
Yeah, I'm seeing it. It's actually on the fence post.
Is it?
Yeah, it's there.
No, I don't see it on my screen.
He doesn't have a name either, so he's a horse with no name.
I can ride him through the desert once I get a saddle.
Animal studies.
Yes, this is Animal Studies. I forget what the building was on the Tech at Light server, but it wasn't Animal Studies. But basically, yeah, just dragging animals in here against their will, doing all kinds of wonderful, nasty things to them. I tried capturing a zombie and storing it in here, but he murdered me and then despawned like a jerk.
Wow. Not very nice, was it?
No, not really. And I'm not actually seeing any leads at all, because these chickens are just floating in the air for me.
Yeah, well, they are there. I'm seeing them, so...
Oh, I can tell they're there because my chickens have not flown away from, my torments.
You wouldn't do that.
No, not at all.
Sure
wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
You're going to have to make sure I rig this video up so that Colissimo can't see this part.
Just, black it out.
Yeah.
Fade it out. Oops, technical difficulties. Anyway, this is the
I'm having technical difficulties with the door there.
the iron pressure plates, they have a shorter impulse, I think, than the wood ones. But it looks nicer.
I forgot about these. I forgot they implemented these in the snapshot.
Yeah, they have the gold ones too, but the gold ones didn't match. So, iron it is.
All right.
Anyway, this is Tech Studies building. This over here used to be a prototype for the Smeltatron, but I had to pull some parts off of it because I ran out when I was actually building the thing.
Just like an engineer.
Yeah, it's got a it's got a few droppers there. I'll eventually build something else down here. I forget what I was doing with the piston. Just pushing a block of dirt around, I guess.
Well, I mean that's
and then
useful too. Oh,
and then upstairs I've got the prototype for my sorting system. Eventually, next thing I'll show you, I'll be automating Walmart at some point, or actually finishing it, I should say.
Well, that's cool. I did not even know this building had a second level to it.
Yeah, it's actually got a third level, but that's just the roof.
Oh.
But yeah, this I kind of borrowed the elevator and the sorter design from. Well, I've seen the sorter a couple places, but the elevator's from a Mumbo Jumbo video.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite Redstoners right now. Is what I've watched the most of, at least.
Mr. Mumbo.
What I've had the time to watch the most of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then just up the steps here. It's just the roof.
Just the roof. If I can get out of the roof. Oh, I'm trying to jump, and there's stuff up there.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know this is up here because this has an interesting vantage point. I didn't even know you could get up here.
Yeah, it's a secret. Don't tell anyone.
I won't say a word. I'm not going to hear it from me.
Yeah. If we go down the Safeway, I'll show you.
Isn't that a department or a shopping store or grocery store? Safeway. Wait.
Yeah, it's a grocery store, but we're not going to Safeway. We're going. Oop, actually, I want to go back this way.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you the basement along the way to Walmart.
Oh,
because it's getting dark anyway. It's going to close.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a creeper down there.
Oh no, creeper!
Watch your step. Here it comes.
He just wanted a hug.
Got him.
Oh, you got him. Okay. Good.
Well, that's too bad. I'm not a huggy kind of guy.
Yeah, well, you know, creepers and fisticuffs don't really go too well together.
I thought I had it better lit down here. I guess there's some dark spots in places. But yeah, this is the basement. Don't know what I'm going to do with the whole space yet, but over here I've got my my pumpkin patch.
Oh, I did not even know this was
is
down here either. So
this is how I get all my pumpkins for my pumpkin pie.
Ah, Mr. K's pies.
Indeed, my patent pending pumpkin pie. You may remember from Christmas.
They're quite good, by the way.
Why, thank you.
Much better.
The secret is patent.
Oh, I mean, it was much better than that one that Evo gave me one time. That one tasted a little strange.
Oh, they're my eggs. Okay. Just gonna make myself some pie here because I ran out earlier. I had to grab some chicken. Anyway, moving along. The rest of the gardens are really just decorative. I don't have anything going on there. It's just about pumpkins.
All about the pumpkins.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I picked up some cane here.
Yeah, just throw it in the water.
Okay. I think that's where I picked it up from.
So watch your step in the hole here. I don't know what I was digging that for. It's just there. And then in here, this is the interior of what will eventually be Walmart. Basically, I'm just going to line the entire side here with chests and have the that sorting system just distribute all the colors of wool along the wall.
That's pretty cool.
And that's all going to come from this farm back here.
I thought I heard sheep.
Yeah, there are sheep. There's some down in the hole there. I don't know why they're there, but where they're supposed to be is in here.
Ah, I hear a zombie.
We got a whole collection. That's probably from the caves beneath.
Oh, okay.
There are lots of caves under here. I mean, tons. It's crazy.
Oh, well, this guy here is tripping out.
Don't ask me what's wrong with him.
Have a nice sheep.
Indeed. Yeah, that's Walmart and the gist of it.
That's actually kind of a cool idea with the sorting and everything like that. I mean, I built that mob drop sorter, but I mean, we definitely need I think we need a sheep shop, a wool shop. Yeah, that.
Yeah, there's Woolly's wool, but I don't know how often CPU actually fills that up. And then on the other side of these signs here, I actually have a door that automatically locks at night.
Ooh.
I've got a light sensor outside there, and I've got an exit for anyone who's, shopping late at night. They can still get out of the place, but they can't get back in unless they break the glass. And if they break the glass, I hurt them.
Oh, well, does the alarm go off then? And you come and break their knees or something?
I should find a way to make an alarm.
That would be cool.
Thanks for the idea. It's like smash dee doo dee doo dee doo dee doo. But anyway, the other stuff I've built, I made like this road through here, just sort of expanding what already existed.
Right.
Made the bridge across the river there, which Jade Max actually kindly went and embellished a little bit. I just had the slabs going over.
Yeah, it looks
and
cool. That's Jaden's place back there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, we have... Oh, never mind. He's interested in the iron farm.
Oh, zombies, yeah. Or we're talking about the creeper over there.
Oh, this guy's not interested in the iron farm. He's coming after me.
Yeah, he's interested in you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think this was like one of the first official roads on the server, right?
This part I made. The road just kind of came out to about here in front of the Smeltatron before.
Wow.
And I kind of expanded a little bit, add these steps here. Kind of took some cobblestone slabs and just laid them out. So it's a little easier to get up and down.
Yeah, that's cool. It's easier than jumping.
And this led up to the old wall that was here.
Oh, right. The wall.
I actually really liked the wall's design, but it was hiding all my stuff. You couldn't see anything I'd built.
Yeah,
and that's it.
I mean, I don't know. We might have to find some place to put a wall like that, but not around spawn again.
No.
There's a giant...
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. That's all I've really made aside from the bone.
Yeah, the bone. And this was part of our, and still is part of our 1-year anniversary celebration. The server has been active for over a year, and I believe, and I have read and heard many people say that is actually quite a feat for a Minecraft server, a YouTube server, other than, the big ones. And so...
Well, we are one of the big ones, aren't we?
Well, yeah, of course we are. We're just not as big as some big ones, but we're bigger than many little ones.
Yeah, that's certainly factual.
But yeah, so that's what all this other stuff is for. And the bone, you built the bone.
I built the bone.
Did you use wool or coal for the outline? Just wool, right?
I used wool for the whole thing, except for obviously where the beacon has to shine through.
Right.
I had forgotten that beacons need to shine through something to actually work. so I quick went and got some glass and threw that in there.
Yeah, we have beacons all over the place here.
I know, it's a little dazzling, really.
Kind of reminds me of Hollywood lights.
Evo's got 4 over there. He's got like a spotlight going in the sky, and I'm falling down the steps.
Uh-oh.
Zoop.
Sign, everywhere a sign. We've got signs everywhere. Yeah, that's...
I actually put that sign there.
Did you?
Believe it or not.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of little smart alecky signs you'll find here and there. That's courtesy of Kalabajooie Labs sign and signage division.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind. I wonder if maybe somebody on your team put all those Let's Get Envy signs up.
Oh, no. I don't really have a team, and I don't get people.
Oh.
So yeah, anything involving violence or hunting, that's not me.
Except against chickens.
The occasional chickens, yeah.
Well, I didn't say that. Bellissimo, you didn't.
Yeah, like this. Like this sign. This sign is not me because I do not. It is not Kalabajooie's Labs. It is Kalabajooie Labs.
Kalabajooie.
LLC.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. So there was another sign here at one time.
I think it's for Kevin's Cakery.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Those darn Kevins.
Yep. Putting up stuff across from my lab. Not that I had any plans for the area.
Well, that's okay. When I was talking with Evo, I just about blew the door up. Well, the creeper did, but I happened to be standing there, so...
Oh, yeah, I saw it. It was hilarious.
I thought so, too, but he didn't think so.
Meh. It doesn't matter what he thinks. It only matters what we think.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well, I think that's just going to I can't even talk. I think that is just about going to do it. Tongue-tied. Yeah, thanks for your time.
Yeah, not a problem. Take a nap after this.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need
Well,
one.
hey, I tried to take one before. Oh, spider.
Spider.
Why is he picking on me? I didn't do anything.
I don't know, but I'm getting a lot of graphics like string.
Oh, Pigman, and I thought he was coming after me. Okay, well, anyway.
No, he just wants to be part of the interview.
Oh, I see. Now he's going to go down there and visit the villager.
Yeah.
Probably get knocked out by the iron golem.
Probably. I know I found a gold nugget down there before from one that had previously been murdered.
It was self-defense, I'm sure of it.
What's this? Emeralds for diamond tools. Iron for emeralds. Oh, wow.
And fire resistance potions.
That's a lot of trades. Did they increase the number of trades that villagers can have?
I think some of them have definitely increased their trades. I'm not sure which ones, but
I thought it was still limited to 4.
no, actually,
I
I think the maximum trade for most villagers has always been, well, not most, but certain villagers has been like in the 20s.
Really?
I thought that like the blacksmith could go up to like 25 or something like that, or 24. I don't remember.
Huh.
So, but
shows I don't really keep up with the snapshots.
yeah, but I think
all the release notes.
Yeah, I think they made some changes to the maximum number in the snapshots, but I'd have to look it up. So yeah. Anyway, thanks for your time. Sure do appreciate it.
It's not a problem at all.
Yeah, I've got quite a few interviews to go, and I have another one taken care of. Woohoo!
Yay! I'm just glad I finally found the time. It has not been a good start to the year for me. But I'm really hoping I can find more time to especially get on this server. I mean, this is my roots now.
Yeah.
I got to be more active on here. I'm on the Attack of the B Team server as well. But, you know, I got to do more vanilla stuff because vanilla stuff is fun.
Of course it is. And because I'm here, so, you know, hey, that makes it all the difference, right?
Well, yeah, there's that. You got me into this. This is all your fault.
Hey, I didn't do it. I'm innocent, just like every other dog.
Uh-huh.
All right, Mr. K, Mr. Kalabajooie, I think we're going to go ahead and sign off here. Again, thanks for your time. You got some interesting stuff going on over there, and I'm definitely looking forward to what you got planned. Everybody, make sure you check out Kalabajooie's channel. The link is in the description. Go on over there, subscribe to him, like his videos, favorite his videos, and tell him the K9 sent ya. Woo!
And keep in mind, I don't just do Minecraft. I do other games as well.
Exactly. Kerbal Space Program and several others.
Oh, Guild Wars 2, don't even get me started. The list, and I try to try a new game every month with a bunch of my friends, too. That's a whole series.
Yeah.
I'm sure the viewers can find that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just got to go over to his channel and check it out, guys. I highly recommend it. And also, if you don't want to watch everybody's video on this server, you can check out Mr. K's series this week on The Unnamed, a weekly recap of everything that happens on the series and off the series, or I should say everything that happens on the server and off the server with the members, what they do here and what they do elsewhere.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing I do, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's probably my favorite series on the server.
Oh, well, thank you.
Right. Okay, guys, I am out. Mr. K is out. I will let you get back to whatever it is you were doing before I came in and interrupted. Oh, he's going to throw an ender pearl at me. He threw an ender pearl. I shot him right before we started recording. I killed him, I admit, but he got all his stuff done.
I only died a little bit. That's fine. I had to walk about 10 steps from my tent to get my stuff back.
Fortunately, it only hurts for a little while. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Sure do appreciate it. My name is Angry K9, and this is Mr. K, Mr. Kalabajooie.
Night, everybody.
See you guys.
Have a good sheep.
Have a good sheep.